we are doing this dark sunset with a pop of color. So if ever you want to know how I achieved this makeup look, then continue watching this makeup tutorial, which is step by step. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So let's get into it right away. I've been literally living for this haircut, like this hairstyle. I don't know if you like it, but it's literally a sleek back hairstyle, which I think is very pretty. It's very good for every day. If you want a tutorial, tell me down below, because I am kind of living and my hairline is a little bit lower than usual, and I think it really fits me. So, but then we're not talking about hair today. We are doing this makeup tutorial with the Mini Breaker palette. Oh my god, I didn't go into that palette in such a long time, and of course I wanted to go back into that palette and do a little makeup tutorial for you about it. So let's get into it right away. So I'm gonna start obviously with my primer, milk makeup, and then my eyebrows, and I'm gonna do this quickly, and everything is gonna be listed down below if you have any questions. Of course, I just want this to be quickly and go straight into the eye look, because this is what we're gonna concentrate on. Purplish golden vibes, and it's gonna be very pretty. So I'll be right back. Acne is covered, my base is done, P. Louise base in room 101, and we will jump into the palette. So the Mini Breaker palette, and I think we're gonna be using almost all the shades, just because I want to do like a colorful look and I want to really go into these shades because they're very pretty. Let's jump into this palette. So of course I'm going to be starting off with the shade Hot Fudge. I will be applying it on my eye. Tell me also if you prefer me telling you what the brush is, or if you don't like to see the brushes, because you know, sometimes I want to show the brush, sometimes I don't. Making sure that my base is very blended, I will go into the shade Hot Fudge and placing it into a round shape, going over the crease. Once that shape is placed, we will do the other eye as well. And then we will go into the shade Purple Punch, which is that purple shade, and we will place it over the shade Hot Fudge. We will place it very slightly because we want these two to blend. So we place it literally on top of the brown shade, because after that we want to put another shade and then blend all those shades together. And it's going to create like a beautiful little color. You can blend those two together. And then we'll take another shade, which is called Double Scoop, and highlight the brow bone and inside and all around the purple. So it's gonna go from brown to purple and to something more yellow. And then on the crease, of course, we're gonna cut the crease and we will put some gold and some purple in our crease, and it's gonna be very pretty. So the colors are placed, and I don't really need to cut the crease, right? So the only thing that I do is I pat back the concealer, and just because I really placed the color nicely, I only need to pat the color, and then I will place the glitter shade on top of my eye. So the glitter shade that we will take is Slice, which is that golden shade with some purple undertones, so it's really gonna fit with the look. And I think I'm gonna pair it with Bite Me, which is the deep purple one in the outer corner and maybe in the inner corner of the eye, so it creates like a nice effect of it. So but first I'm just gonna go with Slice and we'll see how it goes. Woo, these shades are fire. So I'm gonna be taking the shade Bite Me, like I said, the purple one with the other side, and I'm just gonna put it at the outer corner of my eye. It goes back into the purple, and I do that for sure with my eye open because I want to know where it goes, and it's easy. After that we can clean up with concealer and everything will be super pretty. Then you take back the shade Slice and you blend it into the other shade. Creates like a nice ombre effect. Alright, so now that the upper eye is done, we will jump right into the complexion. So I'm gonna go with the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 because it's important to protect ourselves. And it's sunny outside. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very pretty outside. So I'm going to go into that foundation, put it on my hand, and then I will blend it with my M439 from Morphe. If you hear a bunch of noise in the background, it's my cat. She's going a little crazy right now. You little crazy. recording, baby. I know you want to play, but you're very... right? She's like, no, don't touch me. Love you too. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for loving me. She obviously loves me. Okay, back to the foundation. And I'm not gonna put too much, you know. I just want to have a nice base, something very cute, hide my redness to place it back to some places that I need, of course. This like foundation is a perfect match for me. It doesn't look like it, but then when you blend it in my skin, it literally matches with my neck. And that's what you want, right? Because my face and my neck are completely different. My face is redder, so imagine if I matched it to my face. Like my face would be super red and then my neck would be super yellow. I don't like to have a cake face just because I usually go out after or like take a walk or something. So if it looks very fake in real life, my makeup, people will be like, what is she doing? Why does she have a mask on and not on her neck and it doesn't match with the rest of her body or something? Of course it doesn't match with my hands because my hands are red, but here, as you can see, it's not that red. So I have to match it there. And I have like, if I'm really red, it's because I have residue from the eyeshadow of yesterday's look and it's not the best. Pink and red eyeshadows always stain your eye and it's completely normal. And if you're more sensitive, just be careful. I don't want a cake face. I hate cake face. I like full coverage, but I like full coverage with natural finish. And this is very hard to get, so. And then what we'll do now is I will go into the MAC Studio Fix Fluid 24-hour smooth wear concealer and then apply it and then buff it with the M173 from Morphe. And then we will place it where we want to highlight, and my skin is always itchy, so I'm just trying to place the thing, do my makeup without removing the makeup everywhere when it's itchy, in between the eyebrows, just because I have like those acne, these pimples right there, and I really don't like it. So let's blend with this buffer and being very precise around the nose area, the nose. And I always let it dry a little bit under my eyes just because it adds more coverage that way, because it stays there. All right, this is placed, so let's set this before it creases everywhere. Of course, I'm gonna go into the water weight pressed powder from MAC Cosmetics as usual because my Too Faced powder is really bad, so I'm not gonna go into that one. And of course, I'm gonna be taking the brush E48 to do that. We need to set that face. Let's set this, add coverage to hide all my secrets, hide everything without dragging anything, because if we drag anything, it's gonna look like we drag something on our face. And I like to set everywhere, even though I have drier skin. Sometimes, some days I have oily skin and I wonder why, but this, you know. So let's finish the under eye. So I want to put some color. Of course, I'm gonna go back into the Mini Burger palette, this one right here, and I think I'm gonna go into 3 shades. So I'm gonna go into Purple Punch, Orange Crush, and then Bubblegum. So Purple Crush would be in the outer corner, Orange Crush in the middle, and the Bubblegum will be in the inner corner. So that's gonna be super, super pretty. And taking the brush M152 to do so. And then these colors are really popping. I'm gonna take a clean brush and then blend everything together so it's more smooth, which is what you want. And I'm taking the little brush M506 just because it's really tiny and I can get into these areas very easily. We start with the palest shade and then here in the outer corner here, making sure these edges are very blended and not sharp, you know, so it looks better and less sharp, because sometimes it can look kind of weird, so we want this to be pretty. Alright, so this is blended. It looks really good. So the eyes are almost done. Of course, I want to finish my eyes first because before I finish the face. I thought it would be a good idea to put a white waterline because it would really pop. So that's what we're gonna do. I just need to take it. It's right there. So the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner, which is way too long for a name. Change this for like waterproof eyeliner or something, because this is way too long, NYX. Okay, we don't have time to read all of these things. Ooh, my eye now is not more open. I like it. I like where it's going. Then I guess we'll put just a little bit of mascara, and since I'm gonna be putting false lashes, I'm gonna be going into the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Then I'm gonna be putting some highlight in the inner corner after, you know, when I finish and everything, and when it's time for highlight all over the face. We will bronze up really softly, so I'm gonna go into the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and we will go straight into it. Since you've seen it all the time, I don't think I need to show you what it looks like. But we're just going into here, this shade, which is in light bronzer, and we want to be bronzed up for this dark sunset look. It's more, I'm gonna be more yellow than usual, like way more yellow. Sorry, my cat just fell asleep with her paws like this. I'm like, okay, girl, you are too comfortable right now. I cut my nose very short today. It's okay, I'll just add some blush right now on top so it doesn't look as weird right now. I think I'm gonna go into the NYX blush because it has some warm undertones and it looks very nice and matte. So the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush, which we always go into depending on my mood, but I'm in the mood to put this one just because it is very pigmented and it's like summery for this dark, you know, like when you have there's Golden Hour, and then in this one it's like a kind of yellowish orangey cast on your face because the sun is going down and it's so pretty. Well, this is gonna give it to you. So lightly, oh god, this is too pigmented. It's okay, you barely see it on the camera anyway. And in real life it's like, why did I do this? It kind of goes with the orange that I put on top, so it's okay. Whew. So I'm gonna take my M527, my second one, and I'm just gonna diffuse. You can also take like your powder that you set your face with if ever it's too pigmented and you're like, oh my god, I did a mistake. I made a mistake, sorry. I think it goes with the look. My eyes are kind of extreme, so this blush will be extreme. But for this now, we will go into the highlight. I will go into the Jaclyn Hill Extra Loose Highlighter. When I say this highlight is extra, it is extra. My highlighter brush, which is the M501, and I don't know them by heart. I'm sorry. And then boom. Do we want a highlight that pops? Yes, we do. And then we're gonna put that highlight in the inner corner to really make everything blend together and highlight the inner corner as well. So of course, we have to do this. Blend it into the gold, blend it into everything. Of course, I have to make them symmetrical, so that's what I just did. And it looks really pretty. I think it really opens up my eye and it makes everything blend together way better than if I left it like this, which is an important step. You just put a shade that is lighter to really bring everything together, and then you blend it into the other colors. Then I think we're gonna do lips before we do the eyelashes. But this looks pretty, and I don't want to put any highlight under my brow bone because I really want this fantasy orangey to stay there. So that's why I concentrate it into the inner corner of my eye. Should I do a dark lip? Should I do a pale lip? Should I do nothing? I think I'm going to do a very pale lip. So I'm going to go with the lip liner from MAC Cosmetics in Boldly Bare. Highlighted my lips a little bit, overlined them at the top, not really at the bottom. And then we have to choose the thing from the middle. And I think I'm just going to take a balm which has a little bit of glitter. And this one is from Annabelle. It is a diamond lipsy, which looks exactly like what Huda Beauty just came out with. So it's kind of weird. It looks exactly the same. So I don't know if she took the idea from this, but a diamond lip balm. And then there's just a little bit of glitter. It looks pretty. My lips is literally the same color as my blush. So that's what it is. I'm gonna go put my false lashes, and they are from Fairer Beauty if you're wondering, and then I'll be right back. So this looks very, very nice. I think the cut crease is amazing. Even though I didn't cut the crease, you don't always have to cut the crease depending on the pigment that you're putting. So this was very, very easy to do. I think it's a very nice look, a nice dark sunset with a pop of color for sure, like the pink in the inner corner under the lash line, and also the white is really enhancing everything, and it's very, very pretty. I think the face really complements everything else also, and the lip is nude, and it creates a balance between the eye and the lip. So when you do a crazy eye look, having a nude lip is going to be your go-to, the best choice that you can do, because you want to concentrate on one thing. So if you have, like, for example, like a simple eye, you want to have like a bold lip to really contrast both of them, or you can just have everything nude or everything super bold for an Instagram picture, or even going out if you like to be bold on every single level. So this is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If ever you have anything to say about it, if you think that the colors are not good or anything, if you have any comments, drop them down below, and don't forget to leave me a like and a comment and everything else. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more of those awesome videos. So I post 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday. And again, if you don't want to miss any of my videos, you have to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I post a video, not only sometimes, because when you subscribe and you didn't hit the bell, you won't be notified every time that I post one. So I really love you, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.